Ladies and gentlemen, I have to warn you, this is a spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this, please put your fingers in your ears. Thank you.
Hope is a tease designed to prevent us accepting reality.
Oh, you only say that to sound clever.
I know. You should try it.
Just wish we could all forget about Mr. Green.
Try to be nice to him tonight.
I will be. If he's nice to me.
It's better to know the truth than to live in a cloud of mystery and despair.
But as long as I don't know for sure, then in a way I'm keeping him alive.
How's your father doing?
Much better, as it happens. In fact, he's quite well again.
That's good news.
Yes, it is.
I wish I knew why he was coming.
He wants to discuss the painting.
With you?
Yes. Is that so shocking?
He keeps asking her opinion on everything.
Well, don't you ever ask her opinion?
Of course I do. Sometimes.
I want him to be the godfather of my children, just not their father.
I wish I could work you out.
I wish I could work me out.
Is Mrs. Patmore quite happy?
I'm afraid there is a particular matter that has upset her, my lord.
I know you don't like him. Or any of them much. But you forget one thing. They are good to me in their way. And I love them.
But I'm only going to marry if I am totally, absolutely in love.
Of course.
When men of my age marry, that's usually the reason. But my proposal is a romantic one. I state freely and proudly, Isabel, that I've fallen in love with you.
When I find him, will you promise to be on my side? Promise you won't try to force me into a suitable marriage like you were forced.
In other words, you're asking for a blank check.
Yes.
I'm asking for your hand in marriage.
What man? There isn't a man in this house who'd help me.
What's the matter with you?
I'm right, aren't I? You're the one who's ill. You went away to be treated, and now you're trying to carry on with the treatment yourself.
Yeah, well, it has nothing to do with you, so just leave me alone.
So, we're paid once, and in return, the field is lost, the village is spoiled, and Mr. Wavell moves on in search of his next victim.
The trouble is, Margie thinks you're unsettling the child.
I would never suggest anything that is not in your interest.
In my interest, or the family's.
To me, they are the same.
And that is where we differ.
You were a good and decent lad.
Of course he was.
But doesn't that make him a casualty of war, my lord? Same as our William or any of them.
Even so, I do hope you see him again, poor old boy.
You don't know anything about it. You surprise me. One kind word and your judgment takes flight.
Surely Prince Karagin has reminded you what one kind word can do.
I think everything about Downton is beautiful, including its mistress.
You mustn't say such things.
I have to, or I'll burst. What's burst?
I presume you and Prince Karagin were once attracted to each other.
He asked me to run away with him.
I'm just not sure we have enough in common to make a go of
Well, I
this.
refuse to accept it.
So what are you saying?
Simply that this is something that we've got to get through, and we will. We will get through this together.
There is only one thing I would like, and that I would like passionately. It is to see you leave this house and never come back.
Go to sleep. And when you wake up, make sure you get out of bed on the right side.
There's no possibility she might have a grudge against him that Mr. Bates might share.
Not that I'm aware. As I recall, she rather liked him.
Mrs. Hughes?
Yes, she liked him, so she said.
They may want to question her, but before they send someone up, they've asked me to check one thing. She was definitely here on the day of his death, here at Downton.
I believe so.
Surely you can't think that.
I'm not paid to think, Mrs. Hughes. Just to
We will build. We'll even make money for the estate, but we won't destroy what people love about this place.